Yo, what is up guys, The Mill's back with a brand new video, and in today's video we're just going to be doing kind of an update, kind of just talking to you guys kind of video. There's not going to be any gameplay in today's video because I just kind of wanted to sit down, talk to you guys to the camera and stuff like that, and just kind of update you guys on a few things that are going on with my channel. As you guys may have noticed, I haven't uploaded a video on my channel for about 4 or 5 days, which is a pretty long time considering that I either upload every single day or I upload every 2 days, and I kind of just wanted to make a little bit of an explanation just to give you guys kind of an insight as to what's been going on and specifically to address what the title of this video means. So without further ado, we're gonna get straight into it. Basically what happened is I came very close to having to quit YouTube for a good few months. Who knows how long I would have actually had to quit YouTube for. My estimate would have been maybe 2 to 3 months. Luckily that's not the case. I don't actually have to quit YouTube, but hopefully everything stays okay and nothing goes bad again, or else maybe I will have to quit YouTube again. So if you guys know anything about YouTube, you'll know that the way you create YouTube videos is you record the video, then you have to use a PC or laptop, whatever, to actually edit the video. Then after you edit the video, you work on a thumbnail and then you upload it to YouTube, blah blah blah. That's pretty much the main process of how making YouTube videos works. And I use my laptop. I've had this laptop for just over 4 years, I would say. The exact same one as when I started my YouTube channel. And whenever it came to doing anything regarding YouTube, I would always use this laptop. Very few scenarios would I actually use anything else to record videos. When it comes to recording gameplay, face cam, commentary, editing videos, editing thumbnails, uploading videos, pretty much 99% of the time it is from this laptop. And doing all of these things requires a good bit of performance, and it requires your computer slash laptop, PC, whatever, to be pushed to pretty high performance. And so with over 4 years of this laptop, and it's not the greatest laptop in the world, it's just kind of a decent laptop. For the time when I bought it, it was pretty goddamn good, just besides the fact it didn't have a GPU. I mean, it does have a GPU, it's not really good though. It's not gonna run like GTA or Fortnite or all these other games. Trust me, I tried. Besides the fact that this laptop doesn't have a GPU, it's got pretty good specs. It's got an i5 processor, 8GB of RAM, 1TB of storage, pretty much everything that I would need to start a YouTube channel, to record, to edit, to make thumbnails, and to upload videos. That's all I really needed. And over the years, 4+ years of me recording videos, editing videos, making thumbnails, and uploading videos to YouTube, just constantly pushing this thing to its limits, it's on its last legs, and it is starting to break down slowly over time. Now, right now, at this current point in time, it is alive. This laptop is working. It's working like it was previously, besides a few minor issues that aren't really that big of a deal. But basically, with all of this time that I have just been pushing this computer to do so many things for me, trying to get every little bit of performance and value as I possibly can, of course, this thing is starting to slow down, especially with updates for Windows coming out and stuff like that. This thing is starting to slow down, and it is starting to show, you know, evidence of wear and tear. And it's starting to become very evident that this thing is not going to last very much longer. One thing I noticed this is I will just be sitting here playing video games, sitting in Discord, maybe have my Elgato open and my face cam just in case I hit a clip or something, and out of nowhere, my laptop will just shut down. Absolutely no warning whatsoever. It's not like it just shuts down slowly, gradually over time, like when you click shut down on the computer. No, it just instantly just dies, just stops out of nowhere. And this has been happening for the past month. Maybe once a week or so it'll happen, and that is when I started to realize, okay, this thing is on its last legs. It's probably going to die pretty soon. I kind of foreshadowed that. I was telling myself, this thing is gonna die pretty soon. Which is why I so desperately need a job or just some sort of income so I can, you know, build a new computer or something like that. And then just finally move over to something that isn't going to break down and something that's probably going to help me a lot more with YouTube and streaming. And so I was sort of foreshadowing that this thing is probably going to break down in the next few months. But I really wasn't expecting this thing to break down this quickly. What ended up happening is I uploaded my last video, the one that came before this, and then the next day after that, I went out and had some friends over and stuff like that, and we were going to use my laptop, and I tried to turn on my laptop, and it wouldn't turn on, no matter what I did. I tried taking out the battery, I tried blowing on it, I tried doing absolutely everything, plugging it in without the battery, plugging it in with the battery, blah blah blah. I tried a bunch of different things. This thing just would not turn on, and I presume that that's it. This thing is dead. I guess I'm gonna have to wait until I have enough money to build a new computer. I'm gonna have to take the hard drive out of this one, and I'm just gonna have to roll with it, which really fucking sucked. I make it sound like that was sort of a casual thing, like, oh well, I guess I'm gonna have to quit YouTube. No, for the few days I couldn't upload YouTube videos, it's like I had gone through depression or something. Like, it was so painful not being able to upload videos. You would think that doing this shit over and over again each and every single day, it would get tiring. And yes, sometimes it does get very, very tiring to upload videos each and every single day or every 2 days, just constantly working and stuff like that. But at the same time, I've been doing YouTube for a long time, and it's so built into my schedule that when you take something that's such a big part of my life and then just take it away out of nowhere, it really fucking sucked. For the few days that I couldn't upload videos, I was just in a huge slump. I was so sad because I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna have to go for months without uploading a YouTube video. And I was just starting to get some momentum, actually. I was starting to do really, really well on YouTube. My last few videos, or at least some of the videos that I've uploaded over the past few weeks, 2 specifically, have gotten a shit ton of views, almost sitting at 1,000. One of them actually sitting over 1,000 right now. So I was just starting to get some momentum with my channel, and then poof, my laptop just died, and I was like, wow, I'm gonna have to take a few months off of YouTube, people are gonna forget about me, and I gotta start from scratch and build up my entire fan base all over again. So that fucking sucked. I didn't want to have to do that, but then all of a sudden a miracle happens. My uncle comes over, we start discussing, you know, different ways to get around this, the quickest way possible for me to get a computer. He takes a look at my laptop, he lifts it up, he puts it on his lap, and he's like, so this thing doesn't work? And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't work, it's completely dead. He decides to click the power button, and this thing just turns on out of nowhere. And as this thing is booting up, I'm kind of just looking at him like, what the fuck? How did this happen? Somehow, my uncle just has magic fucking fingers, and he decides to just click the power button after days of this thing just not working. And when he decides to try and turn it on, it just works. Now, I don't want you guys to get too excited, because right now my laptop is working completely fine. I can edit videos and do pretty much everything I was doing beforehand on it, but I still have the issue where it will just randomly shut off out of nowhere. So this thing is still on its last legs, regardless of whether or not it's working right now. This thing is probably going to die in the next few months, so right now I am trying to make some sort of plan to receive some sort of income so I can actually build a new computer and then just get onto streaming and all that shit. But right now, this thing is back up and running. I don't know how long it's going to last for, but thankfully, I don't actually have to quit YouTube. I was actually preparing to make a video where I basically announced that I'm quitting YouTube for a few months, but luckily I don't have to do that, which is awesome, and this has kind of been a learning experience for me. As much as it sucked to have my laptop dead for a few days and not able to do YouTube, one thing that I sort of noticed is that this made me appreciate making YouTube videos so much more, because over time as I was doing this, I was starting to burn myself out and wondering whether or not I still enjoy making YouTube videos. And of course, I always enjoyed making YouTube videos, but over time, the more that I did it, it started to get very tiring. I had to develop different ways, different videos to make to keep myself entertained, so I didn't feel like I was doing the same thing over and over again. And this was kind of a wake-up call for me to show me that I still do care about YouTube, that I still love making videos for you guys, and of course I appreciate every single person who supports me. Because having that huge portion of my life being YouTube just completely stripped away from me without me wanting it to be taken away was just horrible. And it was honestly so detrimental to my happiness. Like, I felt less happy each and every single day that I couldn't make a video because it's just so built into my schedule. And so this was kind of a wake-up call for me to realize, hey, you still love making YouTube videos, so find a way as quick as possible to get back into this shit, or else you're just going to be depressed and you're gonna fucking kill yourself. Nah, I'm only kidding. But anyway, I'm back making YouTube videos. This was just kind of an update, and proper videos are going to be coming out tomorrow. I'm probably going to upload a Call of Duty World War II video tomorrow because the DLC drops, and there's a huge fucking update to that game, which is going to make the game absolutely amazing, which I'm so happy. They're actually going to be changing shit to make the game more fun, which is awesome, because Call of Duty World War II's biggest problem is that the game is just boring as shit. But hopefully with this update, the game isn't going to be as boring anymore, and maybe people will come back and start playing it, because I personally love Call of Duty World War II. A lot of people can't say the same though. So that's pretty much the end of the video, but before I end it off, I just want to take a moment to thank each and every single one of you guys who supports my videos. My videos recently have just been doing so well in terms of views, likes. I've been gaining a shit more subscribers lately, and I'm getting a lot more comments, just interacting with you guys, and I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Just seeing these numbers grow, seeing more people tune into my channel and finding out about me and who I am as a person and what I'm trying to do on YouTube, and just seeing all of this grow from something that I love doing each and every single day is just amazing, and I seriously just can't thank you guys enough. You guys seriously just make me happy. Like, going a few days without uploading YouTube videos just completely brought down my happiness. I'm not exaggerating when I say that you guys literally make me so happy, just allowing me to do what I love and knowing that there are people out there who actually think I am worth their time. So again, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support. Hopefully we just keep growing, keep reaching new people, just sharing the name around Demeo. I really want this to just be a thing. I want to blow up and I want to reach as many people as possible and entertain people each and every single day. That is my goal here. I just want to make people happy, while at the same time being able to do something that makes me happy. So one final time before I end this video off here, thank you so much. It really does mean the world to me. Just seeing all these numbers go up and seeing all these comments and interacting with people, it makes me so happy. Thank you so much. You guys have no idea how much this means to me. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. I'll end it off here. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. I'll have my last one in the corner. If you haven't checked that out already, definitely make sure to check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.